Hi, I'm Dr. Pat, and welcome to Till All Have Heard. For nearly 4 decades, Master's Touch Ministries has been responding to the nations in over 138 countries. And once again, we're about to embark upon the Congo. I was nearly 22 years, about 21 or 22 years old when I first went into the Congo, and it's a different Congo now. This particular appeal that we're about to make is a response to a crisis that's been going on for a few years in the Congo. Over 2 million women have been raped. The Congolese women have called upon Master's Touch Ministries and asked myself, Dr. Bailey, would you please come and help and be a goodwill ambassador and a mouthpiece on the behalf of the women of the Congo. Though we've sent aid and we've scholarshiped women, we had not really gone to really meet the women there and to respond to the crisis. So now is time. We've responded to the needs of the women in South Sudan, many in Burundi after the war of the genocide. Remember, we did the Ubuntu project where we provided the goats and the sewing machine. We were invited by the president's wife, the first lady, Denise Nkurunziza. But now we're going into the very remote bush of the Congo. You will see a video where 5-year-old little girls have been raped. It is an age-old myth of the soldiers that believe that if they rape a virgin and the younger the child is, it's kind of like the concept of the virgin cure, where men thought, like in South Africa and many regions, that if they sleep with the virgin child, they'll be cured of AIDS. But this is a little different. It is a superstition, a witchcraft belief that to defend the country of the Congo, the soldiers, to get the power, the supernatural demonic powers that are needed to defeat their opponent, that their power comes based upon how many women they're able to rape. And so you'll see soldiers that have raped up to 20, 30, 40 women. And then, of course, the younger the women are, the more power. You can hear some of the soldiers responding and actually giving their own testimonies of how many they've raped. Over 2 million women have been raped, like I said, and our response is to go in and to empower those women. For an example, one story I will never forget. A 15-year-old little girl captured by soldiers, raped, thrown into a pit. They took her best friend, killed her in front of her, and threw her in the pit with her. And for 6 weeks, she had to remain in that pit with the carcass of her dead friend while the soldiers, up to 40, repeatedly raped her. Well, of course, there's physical scarring and challenges, but there's mental challenges and scarring as well. And so we go in with rape kits that are hemorrhoid cream, antibiotics, pads, and the things that the women need. I'm making an appeal to you as a woman reaching out to other women to say, please help me, help them. I don't believe that you can watch what you're about to see and avert your eyes and turn a deaf ear. Even if it's $5, something in your heart should say, I must do something. To do nothing is the same thing that we've been told by Edmund Burke. The only thing that's needed for evil to triumph is for good men and women to do absolutely nothing. They need our help now like never before. Many of the women, after the rape is done and they've become victims, many of them are not candidates to be married. Many are left pregnant. And so we're going to go in, and this is what we're doing. This is our solution to the problem. We're going in. You can buy a goat for $19 to $27. You can buy a cow for $158. We have these machines that can make soap for $100. There's another machine that can take the sugar cane and turn it into powdered sugar for about $125. And so we're asking every woman, I know it will not bankrupt you to make a sacrifice of $100. And of course, we're going to be going in to take the water filters as well. We believe that God is going to use this mission to the Congo. Number one, a prayer effort. We need your prayers. We need your prayerful support. But then for those of you that are able to help on any level, we're asking and waiting for your favorable response. Everyone can do something. I believe, as I've always said, what we make happen for others, God will always make happen for us. And once again, we'll be sitting back and looking at the results of what God has done, and it will be marvelous in our sight. We will say, look at what the Lord has done. The Bible tells us, eat the fat, drink the sweet, but remember to reserve a portion for those to whom nothing has been prepared. Help me rescue and rebuild and restore to the lives of many scarred women. And I believe that this seed will not only speak on our behalf, but for our children and our children's children to come. God bless you. This is Dr. Pat.
after they raped us. They would walk out and we would do our best to escape into the bush. Sometimes we would have to crawl on the ground while they would rape others until dawn.
Kesho asubuhi tukakula, tukatafuta mtoto haikuwa. Kisha tukaenda mtafuta, tukamkuta walishamtupa mkono.
We did all sorts of things to women just because we felt we were in a position of power and there weren't going to be any consequences. We took advantage of their vulnerability, knowing they couldn't defend themselves. We were using our power to abuse women physically and sexually.
Gabu Nuella is staying at a clinic with her 11-month-old daughter, Chance. Nuella says a man in her village raped the child and left her for dead.
Angazi, ndio kumtia pale, akapiga magoti kunyuma mtoto, ndio kumfahamisha mambo ya kuambia. Ndio sasa alimtaka vile, akataka aenda tupa mtoto. Anaenda kwa kuangalia kumaji kama kwa watu. Fika kule wakamuona. Sasa nimeona akarudia tena pale.